Today and going forward, we're gonna start doing something a little bit different. So behind the camera is Brian. He's been super helpful at giving me the awesome shots that I cannot do. So from time to time, he's gonna chime in with me if I forget something or if he thinks that he could say it better than me. So today we're at the Glenson. It's in Traviso in Leander, Texas. The Glenson is the model home. It is the model that Toll Brothers is building here in Traviso. It's around $875,000. Depending on how you finish it out, it could be 4 or 5 bedrooms, 3,800 or more square feet. It all just depends on the options that you choose. Let's go take a look. Yeah, so as soon as we come in, we got Toll Brothers is big dramatic entry, nice wrapping staircase. But first, before we get into all that, let's check out this suite that's up front. So there's a powder room just off the entry. Of course, Toll Brothers does it up really nice. And then that comes into a nice guest bedroom. And I'm pretty sure every room in the home has an ensuite in it. Something that we noticed when we did the walkthrough on this is all of these rooms have really big closets and nice sized rooms, super high ceilings, and this one's no exception. Hi, Brian. And then as we come back out of that guest suite that we first hit, we have the office here, so there would be doors on everything. It just depends on the options that you choose for yourself. So now we're back out into this magnificent entry, and we'll hit these other common areas first. So this would be like your drop zone, so mudroom, whatever name you want to give it. So garage entry into the house, into a nice laundry room, has a sink, which I think is always super helpful for washing up. Coat closet immediately, which is a good place for a coat closet. It's at the drop zone and at the entry to the house, so it's super helpful. And that brings us into the main living area. So we have this living room, nice chandelier, really tall everything in here, except for me. We were talking about it earlier, the granite in here is just crazy. Has a waterfall edge on them, built-in outlets, underlit cabinetry, 5-burner cooktop. Since we don't have a formal dining room, this kind of takes up the place of that. So it fills the role of the breakfast area and formal dining all rolled into one. And I think it does a really nice job. It has a built-in buffet in this example. It's super good in all of these houses. It has this open slider. And this happens to be a time of year when probably that would get used. It comes out, every backyard is going to be a little different. Just depends on how you decide to finish it out. They just happen to have it finished out with a really nice fireplace and great landscaping.
And you also have that outdoor balcony on the second floor.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we'll catch that whenever we make it upstairs, but yeah, it overlooks the backyard. Party in multiple places if you choose. And now we'll head into the primary bedroom suite. Really impressive, like architectural design they put in here. So exposed beams, but they're painted to match the ceiling. Makes for a really interesting look. Tons of windows, I don't know if it comes through on camera or not, but lots and lots of light. Nice spa-like bathroom, big soaker tub. Probably like a 7-person shower if that's how many people you want to be cramming there. It's huge. Nice sized closet as well. All right. So next we'll be making our way to the top of the stairs, and we'll see you up there. Yeah, and as we come up to the second floor, you get the extreme close-up view of these chandeliers. I guess that would make them easy to clean. So first we'll check out this other secondary bedroom that's towards the front of the house. It comes with its own fort in this one, but again, it would just be deciding how you wanted to build out your own room. We were joking whenever we were looking at the house. I'll put one of these in my room. Everybody wants a fort.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have a fort.
Ensuite, shower tub combo, and again, a big old closet for secondary bedrooms. And coming on back out to the landing that we came up on, you know what, we'll look at first the other secondary bedrooms here. So storage everywhere. So as soon as in here, there's storage here to the left, and then a common bathroom to service kind of the public areas. Which it doesn't have a fort in it, but it's a pretty nice sized bedroom also. Then as we come out of that secondary bedroom, again, we're at the landing at the top of the stairs. I forgot to mention that it's open to below and the living, which is really impressive view too. Makes you realize exactly how tall it is in there. Yeah, so we come out of that bedroom and we come into a large secondary living game room. You could easily fit a pool table here. You could fit pretty much anything in this room. It's a really nice size. And right off of that, you can imagine some doors here. Oftentimes in model homes, they don't add the doors to every single opening. That way that you can move freely, you can understand the feel of it. But they have this set up as a home theater, which I think is a great call for the use of it. And then the balcony that Brian was talking about. So depending on which lot you choose, would be different. Here, this model home happens to overlook Traviso Parkway and the lake. It's a really nice view. Oh, and the new Amenity Center, which is not quite open yet. Yeah, so thanks for coming along with me. This is the Glenson that Toll Brothers is building here in Traviso and Leander. If you'd like to have a private tour of your own, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help.